from New York, right?
Yeah, from New York.
Yeah, that's what's up in the building. I see you've actually been to my city, Toronto, man. I was checking on your profile. I was like, dang,
Oh yeah,
I see the tower there.
yeah. I got a couple friends out there in Toronto.
Nice, nice, man. So you're back in the ring. I think you were about a year out or 2 years,
Yeah,
2023, I think.
yeah, two
Yeah,
years
man.
out.
So what just happened with that? With just like promotional issues, manager, or just like life?
Uh, Actually, life issues. I became a firefighter
Oh, nice.
in New York, so took some time off to focus on that, and now I'm at that time where I'm just itching to get back in there, go again, and have FDNY like supporting me, come come to my fights, and just showing out.
Wow, man, that's a huge accomplishment. I mean, to shift to another career while in a career, I mean, congratulate to you, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So you're on the Danny Garcia card. How did that come about?
I got to thank my manager and Danny Garcia's Swift Promotions to just putting it all together for me and believing in me and making it happen.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's great. That's great. I see Danny's doing a lot of big things for boxing, life after boxing. So it's good that, giving people opportunities. So what actually got you into boxing? Like,
Well, I've always been around the sport since I was a kid. My pops was always a coach growing up. Always used to go to the gym with him, see him train other people. So I always picked up things along the way. And
right.
eventually I just wanted to compete
Yeah,
and
that's crazy, man.
I got into it there. Just went from there. My pops has been my trainer this whole time. Uh, showing me the ropes from the amateurs to the pros. He's always been there by my side, helping me out.
That's good, man. Do you feel like it's a little bit pressure of having your dad in front of you? Because like I know some fans think that dad and boxer relationships are bad, but I think they're very beneficial. Like,
Yeah, there's always going to be that back and forth with the father son coach boxer relationship. It's always going to be there, but you know we've we've made that relationship work for us in our favor, and it's flourishing right now. So yeah, no complaints at this moment. At
yeah,
this moment.
right. No, that's good, man. Because I do feel like I think a lot of fans don't understand just how much goes into training, behind the scenes of boxing, pretty much. So it's
Mhm.
good that you got somebody who you're comfortable with every day there to help you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So you're a super featherweight. That's one of the better divisions in boxing, in my opinion.
hmm
What would be like your dream fight, man?
I was just talking to my manager yesterday after sparring, and call me crazy, call me whatever you want, but I'm very ambitious. Like I was looking at Navarrete, like I want to fight
Okay.
him.
Nah,
Like he seems like such an interesting guy to fight. He's a very awkward style, so I can see how he's gotten this far, but I I'm ready to put him on his ass.
yeah, man. Yeah, Navarrete. Yeah, he's definitely got that weird style. Throws those punches from different angles.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
definitely.
fight, man. I think he's an action fighter, so he's always a
Yeah,
must-watch TV.
yeah, exactly. So that's the type of guy that hopefully a year from now, like I could get that set up.
Nice, nice, man. So you're 8-0 right now. So obviously you got your career all solidified. How many times do you want to fight this year?
As many times as I can. My manager knows what the goal is. He is always there supporting me, helping me out. So I gotta shout out Mo. He's always there looking to push the agenda anytime, any place, anywhere.
Right, right. And you're gonna stay a super featherweight because you're pretty tall for the division, or you think you're gonna
you
move up a
know,
bit here?
even with the 2 year layoff, it hasn't been that bad dropping the weight or getting back to that fighting shape. So who knows? My body isn't telling me no yet.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes from here on out.
Nice, nice, nice. And are you signed to a promoter or you're just basically free agent right now?
I'm a free agent right now. I just got my management team behind me, helping me out.
Right.
Again, gotta thank Mo. He has all the connections that we need right now, and hopefully we can use those connections to propel us forward and get
Yeah.
signed by a promotional team.
No, that'd be good, man. That'd be good. Hopefully Top Rank's watching this and they keep an eye on you over this next couple year. But
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
man. So who was your favorite fighter growing up? Was there a fighter you were like, man, I like this guy. I want to be like him. I want to fight like him. Or was
Yeah,
it just a bit
it
of
was always
everything?
Pretty Boy Floyd. It was always Pretty Boy
Okay.
Floyd. You know, I'm not saying money. I'm saying Pretty Boy Floyd.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right, there's a difference, and
There is.
that man was there to fight. He was there going in there, making action happen, and still, it was still hit and don't get hit, and that was a big thing for me growing up. That's the way I was taught, but I was also taught to be on that front foot every now and then and put some action to it.
Right, right. How do you feel about Mr. Turkey Al Sheik coming into boxing? Do you like what he's doing with the game right now, or do you think it's a little bit too much?
Uh, it's still early days, so we got to see what he's going to do for boxing. But right now, he's setting up big, major fights, and those are the fights that we want to see. You know, no matter how those styles match up, the names are being put together, they're being matched together, and from there on out, it's up to the fighters to make it uh something worthy to watch.
No, I agree, man. I agree. Yeah, the fighters still gotta make the fights, man. Like I know these
Yep,
guys are getting paid tons of money, but yeah, we can't blame Turkey Al Sheik for trying to give us good product, and the guys don't
exactly.
show up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So New York, New York. I know they just had the Times Square event. They're having the July event. Um,
Hmm.
how is your connection with Danny Garcia? Because I know New York, Philly's very close.
Yeah. That's up to them. This will be my first time fighting on that card, but hopefully they like what they see come June 7th,
Right.
and I just make it a spectacular performance to a point where they want to keep me on and hopefully push me forward as well.
Yeah. So what made you get into firefighting? I gotta ask now.
I,
Running into buildings with fire.
yeah, if boxing wasn't dangerous enough, I got into firefighting, and I just always had that affinity to help people, and I you know, always like putting my best foot forward when it comes to anything I do. And, it's just something, it's just another thing that people can use me as a role model for. Like I have the discipline when it comes to training in the gym. I have the discipline when it comes to being in the firehouse. I just always want to be that role model for kids growing up, and they look at me and parents could use me as an example.
No, that's good, man. Because yeah, you're right, man. Being in the fire system is not easy at all. Not an easy job for anybody. Sorry about that. And yeah, man. So what do you I guess yeah, super featherweights where you at, Navarrete's where you at. So you want to fight as much as possible this year. So you want to be ranked. Are there any sanctioning bodies you're going through? Like, is
Um,
there a
there,
certain body?
there's nothing specific that I'm shooting for right now. It's
Hmm.
just, it's my first time back in 2 years. So right now, activity is the main thing that I'm focusing on, and from there, we'll see what's put right in front of me, and I'll take it.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. It's trying to stay active. I think that's something that modern day boxers need to do more often is fight more. I know
Yeah,
it sucks to do the camps, but yeah, they'll be more sharper for sure.
yeah. Again, at the end of the day, it's all discipline. Training training for 3, 4 fights a year. For some people that's too much, but if you're disciplined, you stay focused, and you have that team supporting you, pushing you, you know, you could do anything with the with the with the team right behind you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, do you do all your training camp in New York City, or do you travel out for training camps?
I try to travel every now and then, but majority of the time I'm in New York. There are times where I'll quote unquote vacation
Hmm.
at like a different state. Like I'll go to Cali for a bit, like San Diego. I have connections with people in San Diego, and I
Nice.
know one of Canelo's gyms are out there, so I went out there for a little bit for about a week. I was training out there. Same thing with Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico for a week. I know coaches out there, so I got to
That's
train
good,
with
man.
them. And even this year, I'll probably be in Puerto Rico this year, hopefully, get a training camp out there in the fall and just stay out there and absorb everything I can learn from all the coaches out there, the styles that are out there, and you know, I'm all about the work ethic. So if it's there, I see that it's there. I'm all in.
That's good, man, because that's something that's hard for a lot of people to afford to move around. So at least you can make it work. Do you find a difference between the sparring in the East Coast versus the West Coast?
Um, you know, there's always like even the amateurs, you can always see it. Like you can always try to label a fighter and from where they came from, like Texas, like Cali. So there's always a specific style that you're gonna see from those different states. So yeah, you could see that every now and then, and sometimes those are the styles that you're looking to train with. So you know, if if the sparring is there and I can learn from it, again, I'm there for it. Like
Right, right.
I'm all in. I'm excited.
That's
I'm excited every time.
that's great, man. Has there been any high profile fighters you spar with where we're like,
Yeah, I got to spar with Teofimo a couple years back. Um, Richardson Hitchens, I spar with every now and then as well.
right, right.
I'm always trying to get sharp work that I can learn from, especially here in New York
Hmm.
on the East Coast whenever possible. So, you know, like I said, I'm just glad that I have a team that can connect me to those camps and make it a learning experience for myself.
No, for sure, man. Iron sharpens iron, as they say. So, that's good work, man. Hitchens and Teo, they are very school boxers, both from New York as well.
Hmm.
So, local guys, man. But yeah, man, thank you for your time. Do you want to give out your social media so the people know where to follow you at?
Yeah, for sure. I'm on Instagram at Ray the Boxer Official. Um, just follow me, watch my journey, and if I'm not posting there, check out the Brotherhood Boxing Club Instagram, and I'm sure you'll find me in the background just working my ass off in the gym.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and you're fighting on June 7th, I believe, right?
Yeah, June 7th, Newtown Athletic Club under the Swift promotional card.
Yep. And that'll be shown right here on Millions for everybody to go check it out and watch Ray do his thing, man. I appreciate you again, brother.
And
Peace,
thank you,
man.
bro. Shout out Toronto.
Thank you.